In today's A to Z embroidery stitches, I'm going to be doing the triangles blanket stitch, triangle blanket stitch. This is going to be enhanced with whipped threaded variations or beads for a decorative edge. I don't know if I will do that, but it is not in the book. I am using a website called Sarah's Hand Embroidery to help me with this. I've just kind of drawn on the triangles a little bit to help me with the visualization. And rather than take more off of my ball of yarn, because I think I'm just going to be going backwards now in the colors, I just switched to the purpley one. So she comes up here at the bottom of the triangle. Oops, I missed. I didn't draw this very well either. And then she goes from here back to where she was for the first blanket stitch, like so. This yarn is so pretty. At least it has that going for it. And then I would be on this side, and then she goes. So my next stitch kind of goes right there. So about halfway down and a little bit over. By the time I finish this fabric, I will have calluses on my fingers from this needle and this thread. And then a little teeny tiny one. And then the last one comes back up to the top and out here at the bottom. I didn't get close enough to the, on the first stitch, I did not get close enough to the beginning. So let's try it. Also, I don't think I did my, I didn't do my second stitch probably big enough. I don't know. This one's so cute on paper. See, that almost looks like it's straight down, and theirs is way more angled. This is not going to be a success for me. Maybe by the time I get to the end, it will look like something. So far, that's going to be a big fat no. I did draw it a second time down here, bigger, and maybe that will be the key. Bigger triangles. It's okay. And they're not, in the picture, they're very orderly and better. Oh, goodness. Ouch. I just stabbed myself. I'm going to do one more for you, and then I'm going to pause my recording so I can suffer by myself. Not make you suffer with me. Okay, I'm going to come farther over here. You know what? They're almost on this line. I'm going to go on the line and then out there. Maybe I'll get a better result. Let's try that. Experimentation. It's good for the soul. Good for the stitcher too, I think. Somebody experimented and came up with all of these stitches at some point. Okay, that is so much better than these two junky little garbage things. I am going to pull all of this out and start over. I will be back. You don't need to watch me frog. There is my triangles. I don't know. I might have gotten a little short on that one, or I pulled it too tight. Who knows? They kind of look like the picture. We're going to ignore my red lines and this last triangle that I decided not to do because I wrote raised so far over here. I'm going to do the larger set of triangles on the bottom. I was thinking I would pick a different color, maybe red, maybe blue, I don't know. I have allergies. I just sneezed. I will finish that and then I will come back and show you the results. Finished my triangles. They're really obvious on the big ones. The small ones, not as obvious, but that's okay. They were not as much fun as I thought they were going to be. But that's okay. The barb was much more fun than the triangles turned out to be. I only have the rays left with this funky little writing that I've got going on here. I don't know what happened with my eye. Maybe I should not stitch when I'm tired. I'm not sure. But next video, raised. And then I will be done with the blanket stitches. Thanks for watching.